There it is. All right, all right. LDMMAC, LDBC, LDWMMAC. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. And guys, I got Miss Destiny, my time, Mccubbin on the show live. Destiny, what's going on, family?
What's up, guys? How we doing? I'm
Hey,
doing good. How are
we doing great. And, we're live and people will start coming in here slowly and surely. Yeah, so Destiny, hey, I've been checking you out, and shout out to General Africa Awaken. He put me on to. He said, Coach, you really see if this person will come on your show, and I said, yeah, okay, fine, because I interview anybody, and that's what it is. So he reached out to you first, and he was talking to you, and then I was like, oh crap, yeah, let me reach out to her, man. This girl can fight. Um, so Destiny, how did you get started fighting? I mean, I got to hear this.
you? Let's see. So before I actually started fighting legally, I fought a lot kind of growing up, just like illegally, I guess you could say. Um, and then when I was about 18, I was just kind of like looking for something to get my life on the straight and narrow, more of a straight and narrow path. I was getting into a lot of trouble, things like that. So I actually started doing CrossFit first. That was kind of like my first thing that I started doing, and then I was doing that for like 6 months, and I just still felt like something was missing. I still needed something to fulfill. So I decided that I was gonna go into an MMA gym, and I had always watched fights and stuff with my dad growing up, and I was, this was like the Ronda Rousey era, so I was a big fan of Ronda Rousey.
Hmm.
Who wasn't? Um, and yes, I went to my first gym called it was One Hit MMA out of Layton, Utah, and went in there one day. And I obviously street fighting and fighting are two different things. So when I was in the gym, I didn't really seem like I knew what I was doing at all, but I just kept at it, and from day one, it just kind of became the rest of my life. So yeah, um, that was in 2014. That was summer of 2014. And by the end of 2015, I had my first fight. And then in a year, I fought 6 times. So I went fast.
1 year, you fought 6 amateur fights in 1 year.
Yes.
Man, we got people that's doing like one fight a year. So Destiny, so you was out there giving out fades. So that's what you was doing. You was giving fades out in the street before you actually started doing it professionally. Destiny, come on now. Listen, how many of them fades did you win?
I've only lost in the street once.
What, oh, so you got jumped?
No, I lost to some big old Indian girl. She was a lot bigger, and she whipped my butt.
That's okay. Average person can't even admit that. No, I never got beat up. Nobody never beat me up. Nah. But
But since I've started training, I've never been in a street fight. Like since I started training. So for the last 5 years, I haven't been in a street fight. I mean, I've been in situations, but it's just not worth it anymore. You view it differently when you start training and fighting. It's more of a livelihood. It's not a joke or just something to play around with anymore. So yeah, and that's another reason, like fighting has completely changed my life and changed who I am as a person. Before I would fight anybody for any reason, and yeah, now I just no, it means way too much to me, and obviously I want to take it to the next level, so I'm not going to let anything get in the way or take any opportunities away from me. So yeah.
Okay. And quick shout out in the comment thread. We got Marcus Bell. He's arrived in the comment thread. He's in the live stream. Guys, go tell your mom, go tell your dad, go tell your grandmother with the glass eye. Listen, tell them to come on in here. Destiny, my time and company is in the building. I'm going to ask her some questions, some technical questions. See, you know what? Interviewing an amateur fighter is good because you're excited, you're hungry, you're passionate. And even before I've even asked you your first question, I can already see the excitement and the passion on your face. And man, these to me, these are some of the best interviews I've ever done. Some of the most funniest too. Um, so Destiny has explained. So I guess now, since you've learned all the training and since you've been training for some time now, is it just like do you look for so you look for different ways to resolve the situation if something like that comes up, like if somebody, because people, let's just be honest, okay? You tell people you fight, you'll get somebody dumb enough to say, "I will slap the yellow off this girl's teeth. Let's go." I mean, that's it. I mean, that's just what it is.
Yeah, I think I just know what I'm capable of. So it's just not worth it to me when situations do happen. I just kind of like laugh it off, walk away. Um, but I don't know. I guess I used to be like kind of mean, and now I'm just I don't know. I don't even look for problems. I guess sometimes I would kind of be the person looking for problems, and now that's not me anymore. I just it's crazy because fighting is such a brutal, savage sport, but I feel like it's made me a more calm person, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, you seem calm right now. Now that's right now. Okay.
Right.
Nah, I'm just playing. Yeah, you seem real calm. Destiny, the first fight that I saw you fight, I saw I saw you beat. I literally I saw you beat the soul out of Courtney Youngblood. Like
Oh,
literally, I saw you beat the soul out. And for a while she was hanging in there, and then Destiny, you started clipping her with that right hand, and then you caught her with like a right cross. Done.
that was such a great fight, and I so much respect to Courtney. I've had 9 MMA fights, and next to Helen Peralta, she's the hardest hitting girl I've ever fought. She hit like an ox for sure. She was actually from the Boise area, and they had brought me out obviously to get beat up. Come into her hometown. She was supposed to beat me up, and she had finished her last opponent with knees, so we knew she was pretty brutal, and she was actually going to go pro after me. So it was really awesome to get that second round finish, and she never fought again either. So
Mm.
that was
And before I get rolling, boy, I'm about to have some fun. Listen, all you grown, rusty, crusty, dusty men, y'all, I know y'all looking at Destiny smile, but smash the like button and tell people that she's in here. Smash the like button. Smash it. If you don't smash the like button, I don't even know what to do with y'all. Smash that like button. Oh, y'all dusty selves. So, speaking of Helen Peralta, Destiny, how you gonna explain this girl kissing you? Like
oh
literally,
my.
mwah. What was you thinking?
That so I've always kind of been like when at my weigh-ins, I always kind of like get pretty close. So that was the first time that had ever happened. Um, but it threw me off, but my reaction was to just try like kind of headbutt her, but it kind of looked like I kissed her back when I pushed her with my face. So I don't know. I thought I was into it.
Yeah, I ain't want to go too like deep into that, but I was like, dang, like she got kissed at a weigh-in. Like I was thinking, okay, you could have been on one spectrum. You could have been like, man, I'm gonna punch your mouth. I want to punch your teeth out. Or hey, okay, it is what it is. Like, did you think she was doing that just to get in your head?
Yeah, I mean, I think she's into girls as well, and I looked good that night, so I mean, I don't blame her. But I think she was definitely doing it to just kind of be an asshole.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Now I don't know the way she was looking at you. I was like, man, I think Helen Peralta, she trying to get a piece of my time over there. But
Uh,
yeah, that's what I started. I'm like, man, man, she kind of creepy. She was like, she was looking at you all funny, and I said, God, dog, what is this? What is this?
she was weird. She was definitely weird. That was it's so funny. I was actually just watching old fights the other night with a friend, and that video has 15,000 views. Has more views than all of my fights and everything. The video of us kissing. I'm like, okay, really?
That's okay, but see, when you become a star, like when you actually really, when you master your craft, that's okay. Your fight's gonna do tens of millions of views. Okay, that's just
Yes.
what it is. That's what's gonna happen because they're gonna respect your craft. They're gonna respect what you do. Okay, I tell you what though, when I watched that fight though, I think she had another level of respect for you because she Helen Peralta is experienced. Or she was anyway. Even before she fought you, she had already had like a lot of experience, and I don't even know if your team knew that, but she had lots of experience. Let me tell you something. You did some things in that fight well that I noticed that I know she was bothered by your jab. She was definitely bothered by your jab. She couldn't deal with that jab, and she was trying to woman handle you all across the octagon. But you were doing a good job, especially with your takedown defenses, and some of the other stuff that I think she gained respect for you when that fight was over.
Yeah, I think so too. Um, that was a tough fight. And we knew it was going to be a tough fight. And I had a bad weight cut going in. And when she hit me in that first round, honestly, I didn't really come back. Like I basically like that was just all kind of like instinct that fight.
Mm.
So yeah, I mean, I was after I watched the fight, I was like, I'm actually impressed with myself that that's how I fought, you know, when I wasn't really all the way there. But I wish I would have utilized my like my weapons a lot more. I would have threw more kicks, things like that. And I definitely wish I would have wrestled her more. But I mean, you live and you learn, and I think that was a really great fight for me to experience because Talon's one tough girl. You know what I mean? Like she hit like a man.
She probably did. I bet.
But I
Hey,
mean, you know, if a punch is coming from your hip, it's gonna hurt. And you know, that's my problem. Like I should have just kept coming with the straight punches because she was just throwing the loopy punches. But you never know. We might meet again one day.
yeah, it'd be nice, but this time, though, let me tell you what you do, though. Okay, next time y'all meet, first of all, get you a face mask, cause you know, cause my man right here said, you know, hey, she probably need one of the coach's breath mints. You know, I got some breath mints, seriously, and I can give you some breath mints to give to her. You know, cause I don't know if her breath smelled like possum piss when she was in your face. I have no idea, but that was Marcus Bell, and he said basically, you know, go ahead, get this girl a breath mint. Um, Now I got a question for you in the comment thread. Okay, your dad, Philip Martinez, my baby dad loves, proud of you, team. So you know somebody named Philip Martinez, correct?
That's my dad.
Okay, congratulations, Philip Martinez. Okay, you have bred a champion. Good job. Okay, you got Marcus Bell. Somebody asked you, how did you come back? How did you rebound from your loss?
My last loss
Yeah,
or
well,
my loss.
your last loss period. Like how do you deal with like rebounding from losses?
You know, I'm still working on that. I when you love something so much like fighting, um, it's really it's hard to lose. You know what I mean? It's really hard to lose, and I take losses pretty hard. Um, so I'm definitely still working on getting through them in a better way. My last loss was versus Nadine Mondial.
Mm.
I probably slaughtered her last name. That was in June, and that was also a very tough fight. There's a lot, you know, leading up to that fight, and you know, hats off to her. She had a great performance. She came in with a great game plan. You know, she used her range really well, kept me on the outside of her punches. She was a lot bigger. So hats off to her. But the ref called a tap, and I didn't tap. And you can watch the fight. You can watch the video. I watched it over and over and over again, and I know I didn't tap. When we went to the ground and she got the rear naked choke, I had already made the decision that if I was going to go out, I was going to go out. I wasn't going to tap. But I fought the rear naked choke, and I was able to break the grip. And when I went to go grab the other grip, the ref called a tap. You know, which is really close, but I mean, it was, you know, it was so fast. Like I can't be mad at him because I understand their job is to protect us. But at the same time, there was a minute and a half left in a title fight for Tough Enough in front of 15,000 people. So, you know, come on, give me a little bit here. But that's okay because I'm hoping I can get that rematch this year. I just had surgery in November, so I'm just kind of getting back into the swing of things now. I had to get my meniscus repaired. So now that that's better and I can actually get back to hard training and back to my normal lifestyle, I'm hoping I can see her again and fight for that title one more time. You know, she did great. Like I said, she won that fight. And if it would have went to the scorecards, she would have won. But I just need to know for myself that, you know, she's actually going to beat me without a ref making a bad call.
Yeah, but you know, I've seen fights. I've seen people dominated in a fight, and then the last 10 seconds they score a knockout. I've seen enough fights. You know, and I used to box. I've seen people get knocked out with 5 seconds left. And I went to MMA bout an amateur one here, and I swear it was a guy showboating because he had the fight won, and he was doing this right here, like doing this right here. And I said, "Damn, man, what the heck is this guy doing?" And sure enough, while he was doing that, the guy took an angle on him, grabbed him, jumped on his back, rear naked choked him, put him out just like that. I'm talking about,
Exactly, and that is my thing. Is like there's a minute and a half left. That's so much time in a fight. You know what I mean? 10 seconds is a lot of time in a fight, but a minute and a half can change things. And if I could have, I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and make excuses. It is what it is. We'll see when the rematch happens. And I think when the rematch happens, it's gonna be huge. The fireworks. You know what I mean? We're both gonna bring it, and I won't have any distractions for the next camp around. So there were a lot of distractions last time. So I've already made the decision that when we get that fight scheduled, I don't want no distractions. If somebody dies, don't even tell me until after the fight. Like my focus is gonna be on that fight and that fight only.
She a real warrior. Now, there's a special person in the comment thread, and he's the one that actually set this or helped me set this interview up with you. His name is General Africa Awaken, and he says, "Salute, Warrior Queen." He says he's talked to you multiple times on Instagram, and
Yes.
hey, so I'm giving him a shout out, giving and for hooking up this interview. So thank you,
Yes.
General Africa Awaken.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad. It's awesome.
Okay.
With
Oh,
with this injury, I've kind of like I've been training a lot, so my social media has been a little bit more less active, I guess you could say. So it was really nice to kind of get asked to do this because I felt like being out, you kind of feel like people forget about you, which is fine. Like I don't mind if people forget about me because I'm still here, and when I come back, they're all gonna know. But it was really nice. It was really nice to still be recognized. You know what I mean? So thank you for having me on. It really means a lot.
whoa, whoa, whoa. We can't forget about my time. Hold on now, my time. We can't forget about my time around here, okay? So look at this, okay? So first of all, Jason Rose wants to know. Oh, Destiny, you coughing, girl? I think you're allergic to something over there. Hey, listen. Jason Rose says, "Where did you get the name My Time?" Now, that's what I want to know.
Um. So an old my ex boyfriend Josh. He was been a part of my life since been a part of me. We've been in each other's life since my career started. And when I had left the first gym I went to, one hit, and I went to garage. That's kind of where my career like really started taking off because it was more of a higher level gym than the first one that I was at. But I was like, the new girl. There was another girl there that was kind of like the girl of the gym, I guess you could say. And I just worked my ass off, and I always wanted to be where she was at. I wanted to have the attention that she got, so I just worked my ass off. Whatever the coaches told her to do, I did it. You know what I mean? Until finally I got that attention, and I just always would tell Josh, and I always say like, "It's my time. My time's coming, and they're all gonna know when my time comes." So after my first fight, he was like, "I've been thinking, and I just feel like your time is here. You just killed that first fight. You just showed everybody that this is what you're meant to be doing. I think it's your time, and I think that your name should be my time." And I was like, my time, Mccubbin. I like that. So yeah, just kind of stuck ever since.
Yeah, it kind of sticks on you. Now in the comment thread, Mama Martinez, she says, "Mama loves you so much." God, shout out to Mama Angel Martinez, Miss Martinez,
my,
your board champion.
my parents are my biggest fans. My parents, my grandparents, but my mom and me are very close. We have always been, me and her glued at the hip. So she's very supportive. She It doesn't matter what I do, she'd support it. But she's 100% supportive in my fight. She's the craziest, loudest one when I fight. So
Okay, okay, Mama Martinez, you hear that? I mean, you hear that? There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, another question coming in. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Mom says my baby girl. Okay, I can read it fast. My baby girl is so dedicated, has worked very hard for her fighting career that she is developing. I'm very proud of her, and I know only great things are coming her way. Mama Martinez. God dog it. Mama Martinez is awesome. Man, I'm starting to like your mom. I don't even know your mom, but you know what? Your mom is starting to affect me right now. God,
you
I
would
feel
love my
good.
mom. A lot of people say my mom's cooler than me. Like if I take her out with my friends, they're like, "No offense, but your mom's cooler." I'm like, "Hey
Really?
now."
Hey, well, you tell your mom. Well, she can hear me. Hey, Mama Martinez, the coach says, keep hope alive. Okay, keep hope alive for us normal people. Okay. Jason Rose wants to know what. I'm sorry, not Jason Rose. Tay Tay Brown. That's my girl, Tay Tay Brown. She says, what organization are you in, and what weight class do you fight? Good question.
I mostly fight for Tough Enough, which is the biggest amateur promotion in the world, or in America, I guess. But and I love fighting for Tough Enough. That's why that loss was really hard for me because it's like it's my amateur goal. Like my goal as an amateur to be the Tough Enough champ, and I don't think I'll go pro until I reach that goal. So it was really hard for me because I lost the belt to Helen and I lost the belt to Nadine. So that those are tough pills to swallow. But I mean, it is what it is. Just take it on the chin and keep going. So gonna try again. But I hold the Utah State strawweight championship. That's like, it's not a promotion; it's actually the state title. But that was under Jeremy Horn's show for FitCon. So I fought for them, but mainly that's it. Just FitCon and them. I'll be defending that title in August,
Okay.
and that is at strawweight, so that's 115 pounds. When I fight Nadine, if we get the rematch, that'll be at 115 pounds. But after that, I do plan on moving up to 125 because 115 is just a little bit hard for me.
Okay. Okay. She said 125 pounds. That's the newest UFC division. You know,
Yeah.
you know, I can ask you about fighters in that division all day long. I mean, but that's good. That's good that you have all this and you got these goals. You're the FitCom champion. See, if I'd have really known, I was researching you heavy. How did I not know that? I would have said, hey, we need to see the FitCom belt on the screen right now. We got, the FitCom belt. I like, God, where that FitCom
I'll
belt at?
show you. I'll show you. It's right here. It's
Okay,
here.
yeah,
Hold
we need that FitCom belt. I mean, we
on.
got
Hold
to
on.
have it. She going to get the FitCom belt, y'all. She going to get it. We're live on the Coach's Show. The Coach's Show live. And while she getting that FitCom belt, y'all, we got to see this. We got to see this FitCom belt. We can't let the interview. Okay, Mr. Bennett, I will ask you that question. Um, my man Carl Burrell Sports TV is in the building. Okay, they're in the building. And guys, oh, there it is. There it is. Look at that. Boy, it's shining. It's shining. Hey, back up. Y'all can't touch it, okay? You can't touch the belt. Don't touch the screen either, okay? Wow. Guys, you're looking at
Yeah.
the FitCom champion, strawweight champion of the world. There she is. Golly.
Utah State champion.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know what I'm doing though? What I did was prophesized. I prophesized champion of the world into that. See that? Got to be positive, right? Got to be
Hey,
positive.
gotta put it out there.
That's right. It's in the atmosphere now. That belt is one. Hey, look, that's a big accomplishment. Okay, that's a big accomplishment as an amateur. You're 23, right?
Yes, and it meant a lot. Yes, 23. It meant a lot because I was born and raised in Utah. So to be the state championship of where I'm from, it was huge for me. That was a really tough camp. It was a 9-week camp, and I worked my ass off every second of it. And my opponent, Lauren Chittister, she was no bum. She came in there. She came in there to fight. She came in there to walk away with that belt as well. We went 5 rounds, and she took it all like a champ. You know what I mean? I have nothing but respect for her. Um, we're the best out of Utah, so that's why we were fighting for the belt.
Hey, that's good. The best fight the best. I'm glad you believe in that because it's a crop of you young fighters. Seriously, there's a lot of you young fighters that you guys, and I say this on this channel a lot, you guys are not afraid of smoke. That means if the house on fire, you guys are running into it. You got Macy Barber, you got Sabina Mazo. I'm talking about the young and up and coming. You got Angela Unstoppable Lee. You guys are not shying away, and you're the next. Like you're my third like 20-something year old in their young 20s that y'all want smoke badly. Like y'all want it so bad, y'all want to inhale the smoke and cough it out and go deal some damage, man. So I can appreciate that. Me as interviewing and as a fan, I can appreciate you wanting that smoke.
Oh yeah, don't shy away from that. Um, yeah, I haven't had an easy fight. I don't even know. I feel like none of my fights have really been easy. No fight's easy, but you see some people getting fed, you know what I mean? Or they look to get fed, they look for that easy fight. And I'm just like, damn, I don't even remember the last time I had that. Like I'm here to fight the best.
Yeah, they fed you Peralta, they fed you Nadine, they fed you Dimitrieva. They feeding you all these big and you know what? And that Dimitrieva woman, I'm sorry, she big. That's a big girl. And I'm sitting there like, God, dog, what the heck? Okay, all right. So they putting you up. So it'll be good for you to get you some opponents that you actually, that hey, you can get in there and get your experience in. Because I
Yeah.
know you learning on the job, and I know fighting those opponents is good. But Everybody got to start somewhere. You got to build yourself
Absolutely.
up. So
Exactly. I would like a little bit of a, but I mean, whatever. I feel like I can bang with the best of them. So, I mean, my first loss was Mallory Martin, and I'm sure you know about her. Of her, she's an Invicta fighter. She's amazing too. I have respect for her as well.
Mallory Martin got robbed. Now she got robbed when she fought Macy Barber. I don't know if you remember. She got robbed badly.
Well,
I
she
like
took
Macy
the
Barber, but
fight.
she got robbed. Hmm?
I love Macy too. I love, I'm a big fan of Macy Barber, but she took the fight. Macy Barber was what, 7 pounds over?
Yeah, and she still lost. Macy Barber lost that fight. I know they gave her the decision. You know
Really?
what? I'm gonna tell you, I did a video analysis of that fight. I broke down how many strikes that Mallory threw in the fight, the time that Mallory was on the ground, how many transitions Mallory had, how long. I mean, I did so. I got so much data on that fight. I'm like, man, Mallory won that fight convincingly, but sometimes it's who the judges like.
Yeah, yeah,
But
for
you
sure.
fought Mallory to a decision. Mallory had been knocking people out, beating people up. You went the distance with Mallory Martin. I'm telling
Yeah.
y'all. I saw the promise then. I really saw it, and I was like, okay. So now, what is? I'm sorry, guys. I see these questions. I'm gonna get these questions. I gotta ask this. Your ground game, okay? I know you started out as a striker, correct?
Yes.
Okay. What is your belt in BJJ? And that was asked by crap. I forgot. But what's your belt in BJJ?
I'm actually not belted. I've never been belted. I definitely should focus on jujitsu a little bit more, but even when I am grappling and stuff, I'm more of just positional. Like I just want to get you down. I just want to hold you there so I can beat you up.
Okay, okay. So now you want to hold him there. Now, are you wrestling? Are you doing some
Yeah.
wrestling?
So Max, I can't pronounce his last name, but he was a D1 wrestler out of, I want to say, Ohio. He's from Killbuck, Ohio. He's a killer wrestler. But that's who I do my wrestling with. I work a lot with him for my Nadine fight, the whole camp, and now he's coaching over at Drysdale out here. So yeah, I'll be working with him. He just started his own wrestling club. It's called Wild Card Wrestling.
Okay,
So yeah, it's great. I really like him. He's a really good wrestling coach.
okay. So that's gonna refine your wrestling. Cause see, I can
Yeah,
tell you in a few of your amateur fights, I know some of your opponents they think that you won't go to the ground, and I can tell. I've been watching fights long enough, and I've been around the game a long time. That they think that you won't go to the ground with them. But man, wouldn't it be surprised? Wouldn't it be a surprise if you get another submission on your record? Because you already got a submission. You already
no,
got a submission win. You do.
no,
You don't?
no.
I thought you had a
I
I know you
have
got a knockout. You got a knockout and
decisions and TKOs. Yeah,
but no submissions.
not yet.
Now hold on. I've never been. Yeah, I have. I've been wrong. I'm a lie. Yeah, I have been wrong. Um,
That's the goal though. That's actually my goal this one of my goals for this year is to get a submission win, and I would like to get a knockout.
okay. So now, are you going to enter in like any of the grappling tournaments? Like the Eddie Bravo, those type
Yeah,
tournaments where they grapple.
I would like to. I definitely want it. I plan on competing in jujitsu this year. As I want to compete in like a lot of other. I want to do kickboxing this year. I want to compete in jujitsu this year, and then I want to do more boxing. I have 3 boxing fights now, and I want to do some more of that as well.
You got hands. I can tell you now, you got some hands. You got
Thank you,
some
sir.
serious hands, and I'm gonna tell you, you got a right cross, and I don't know what fourth dimension of hell that thing come from, but when that thing land, it's really powerful. Like because
Yeah,
you rotate your hip into that thing like nice. Like you throw the straight right hands, those are good, but then after you set it up with the jab and then you come back around with the right hook cross, I'm gonna tell you that thing is nice. It's like it's a thing of art. I was noticing that when I'm watching all your fights. I'm like, man, this girl got a little hook, man. What? Look at this. Look at this. I was like, man, that's great. This is great. It's good.
yeah. That's one thing I've always prided myself on is my right hand. If I land it right, you're in trouble.
You in trouble. All right. So you hear that, General Africa? You hear that, General Africa? If she land that right hand, you going to sleep. Don't even matter. Okay. George Page. There you go. All right. Okay, so who is, and this question comes from, I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm forgetting y'all names. I'm just kind of, I'm enjoying this interview. Who's your favorite fighter? And let's just say your favorite female fighter, your favorite male fighter.
Um, my favorite male fighter is probably Robbie Lawler. He just
Okay.
I love Justin Gaethje as well. I just like bangers. Like I love a banger. You know, I love when somebody comes in there and just doesn't give a shit if they're gonna. They're like, I love people that are like willing to go in there and die to get their hand raised. You know what I mean? And they are like, and I feel like that's kind of how I am. Like I'll go in there and take three punches just to give a good one. You know what I mean? Like I'm not. I don't shy away from like a tough fight. And yeah, I just really love that about them. Like Robbie Lawler in his last fight with Ben Askren was freaking awesome. It sucks that it had to end that way, but
Yeah, Ben
and then
Askren.
just over the weekend with Justin Gaethje, like I definitely wanted Gaethje to win, but I was kind of nervous, you know. But freaking, that was awesome seeing him knock him out like that.
Yeah, Justin
And
Gaethje took
then,
Barboza head off his neck, man. Bam! He fell out. I said, God, dog,
mhm,
that was a
yeah,
knockout. That was.
boxers. Mikey Garcia is one of my favorite boxers, and Lomachenko obviously is the baddest.
Mm. So now,
Um,
what did you think about that fight? You know, him fighting Errol Spence. I mean, did you think that was a smart move by him to take the Errol Spence fight?
no, you can't go up two weight classes like that in 3 months. You know.
His brother tried to tell him though. You know, Robert Garcia tried to tell him. He said, "Don't, Mikey, don't do it." You know, and I'm good at imitating people, so I don't. If I imitate somebody, he said, "Mikey, don't do it." He said, "Don't do it, man." But you know, Mikey said, "Nah." I can
Respect,
appreciate that though.
though, respect for sure, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's just it wasn't a good fight for him.
Heck no, heck no. I mean, yeah, but you know what though? He gonna bounce back. I really
Oh
want
yeah,
him. I want him to fight Vasily Lomachenko. That's who I want him to fight.
it'd be
You know,
bad.
I
It'd be
want him to
bad.
fight that boy Lomachenko, man. You know, my boy Lomachenko, he's on a decline right now. So Mikey can go in there, you know, go slap him around a little bit, you know, go get some more notoriety, and you know, be the fighter he's supposed to be.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What's your diet like? Mr. Bennett asks, "What is your diet like?" And if I missed your question, okay, there are two. Tay Tay Brown. Let's okay. Get this one first. I'm sorry. I'm jerking you around now. Tay Tay
You're
Brown
good.
said, "Are you is Muay Thai or Taekwondo? Is that the stand up that you use?"
No,
I choose a boxer.
the stand up. I'm more of a boxer. You know what I mean? I have
Yeah.
like two, maybe three go-to kicks that I like, and I just kind of try to master those. I feel like fear the that saying, fear the man that works on one thing 100 times rather than a person that works on 100 things. You know what I mean? So I have a few kicks that I focus on, but my main thing is boxing. If I'm gonna stand and bang with you, I'm gonna box you. And
Oh,
a
okay.
lot, a lot of MMA fighters, they don't, boxing and MMA fighting is different. The technique is different. The power is different.
Yep.
And some people just can't hang with that. You know, that's why
Yeah.
I really want my wrestling to level up because I feel like if I've got my boxing on point, my wrestling on point, I know I'm gonna be a dangerous girl.
Yeah, you know, some of the kicks you throw, I said, man, okay, see now I get it. You was a street fighter. See, that's that street fighter coming back out of you. See, I don't care
Yeah,
what you say. You can't some of that you just you don't lose some of that. Them kicks,
you can take the girl out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the girl.
that's what I'm talking about. Good, keep it raw. That's what I need right there, okay? Hey, y'all hey, the girl smiling big. Smash the like button. Stop looking at her and smash the like button. You dusty grown men. Come on, smash the like button. Okay? I need y'all to smash the like button. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up my questions, and of course, I got a surprise for you. Oh, I got a little surprise for you. Um, okay, who's your main MMA trainer?
Um, so my MMA trainer is since I've been out with my injury, I haven't been doing a lot of MMA lately. But I've been focusing on my boxing because that doesn't have a lot to do with your knee and stuff like that, So I've been able to do a lot of that. But once I'm getting back in and I'm over at Extreme Couture, I work a lot with Danny Davis Jr. He's my strength conditioning coach, and I also work a lot of my MMA with him. Dennis Davis is the head coach over there, so I, take a lot from him. He cornered me in my last couple fights, and he's an amazing coach. Such a high fight IQ, so working with him is awesome. But and then Coach Casey, I just recently started working with him a couple months ago, doing my jiu-jitsu, and then he has an MMA practice that he runs. So yeah, I kind of just have a lot of great legends in my corner.
Y'all, she got legends in her corner. Now, I got some technicality questions, guys, and I'm gonna let y'all keep asking a few questions. I ain't gonna hold all day now, because I know she got stuff to do. She got to work on her game plan to beat up the next person. Uh, so Jason Rose want to ask you. He says, "How many amateur fights do you and your coaches think you will need before turning pro?" Good question.
um, I don't know. I before before the surgery and everything was something that I had to do. My plan was to go pro this year, but obviously that kind of set me back a couple months. So I'm not sure if we'll go pro this year. If anything, it might be by the end of the year. But I don't know. I'm at 9 right now. I think I'll probably have 2 to 3 more, and then I think I'll be ready. So maybe like anywhere from 12 to 15, I'd say.
Okay. So now you thinking LFA? You thinking Invicta? I mean,
I would like to go for LFA, honestly. I really like LFA. And Victa's great too. I love that it's just all women and stuff. I don't think they pay well, honestly. I've had friends fight for them, and I think for what us fighters do and stuff like that, they don't get paid well. But at the same time, it takes a while to get a decent check. So I understand that as well. And I know that they are a great platform. They treat their fighters well. So I mean, I wouldn't be totally against it, but I really like LFA and I love Bellator. That's like a big goal of mine is Bellator.
okay. So Bellator. Most people like the UFC, but no, your goal is Bellator.
Yeah, I like Bellator. I think they treat their fighters better.
God dog it. You must have been reading my mind. Yeah, I swear, I've been saying that, guys. And everybody can attest in this comment section. I've been saying this for about a year that Bellator is probably more conducive to women fighting in MMA. I said it. I think the UFC they do a decent job, but I said Bellator they actually I say that they respect the fighter more. The
Yeah,
people who are supposed to be fighting for the belts, they fight for the belts. It's not a popularity contest over there. If you've earned your stripes, you fight for a belt. That's the
exactly.
Bellator way. So, Scott Coker, look, Scott, I know you watch these shows, Scott Coker. Come on, Scott. Come on, okay? Put down the drink, Scott. Look at your next prospect right here on the screen, Scott Coker. Okay, and he's watched this show before. Scott,
Awesome.
Destiny, my time, Mccubbin, right here on the screen. Okay, all right. Sponsors. Okay, great. I'm glad Mr. Bennett said something about sponsorship because yes, okay, guys. Also, we also do here on this particular show. When people they send money to the PayPal, you get it. So basically, yeah. So yeah. So we're gonna do a PayPal here. We're gonna get that going. You guys go ahead. Send money to the PayPal. She'll get it the same day. She'll get it today. You know. And I know you guys like supporting fighters just like I do, and we do that. Every month we support fighters. Right now we're doing Juliana Lima. We're putting a logo on her shorts. And Destiny, maybe that's something that we might could do here is get a logo on one of your uniform shorts. You know, I,
Absolutely.
okay, Destiny. So we have to meet. Who's your manager? Your dad? Your mom? Who's your manager?
Nobody, honestly, just I kind of just handle myself right now. When I'm like Dennis Davis used to handle a lot of my fights and stuff for me, but
Okay.
yeah, basically just kind of do my own thing right now. As an
What?
amateur, you need um, a manager, but I don't know who I'll go to once I decide to kind of start looking more to go pro.
Okay. Well, we'll talk some later on in the future about it before your next fight to what you charge for us to get a logo, get my logo on you, and
Yeah,
but we're gonna do that because and also too I know you live in a fighter lifestyle. You're an amateur, and on this show we do give monthly whatever to a fighter. We just pick a fighter, they get it. So
that's awesome.
that's what we do. We've been doing it now for 2 years, and thankful to the people on this channel that we do that. We enjoy doing it because every little bit gas money, look, grocery money, we like to do it. Okay, that's just what
Heck
it is.
yeah, fight life is broke life.
Yeah, I mean, until you get up there into the top upper rankings, into the higher organizations. But
Exactly.
I can appreciate you, and I'm gonna tell you this. I can appreciate you, really being so open and honest and candid, and then also having a dream, because while you out there doing, fighting out in the street, I bet you a lot of the naysayers, you probably even had, even teachers coming up in school who thought that you wouldn't amount to anything, you wouldn't do it. You probably had people telling you, that hey, it's not going to work because you get in too much trouble. You've taken you've taken your energy and you put that into fighting, and now you're doing something positive. You're doing something conducive to your future, and you know what? I got you're one of these people. I want you to succeed. I mean, heavily succeed because that's going to put a stamp on it. Don't matter what you've done; it's what you're doing now. So,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
with
My
that,
life before fighting almost seemed like it doesn't like didn't happen in this lifetime. You know what I mean? It's crazy how much I've changed since fighting. A lot of people said that I would go to Vegas and it was gonna eat me up and spit me out. I couldn't handle Vegas, and I feel like I've lived more calm lifestyle since I've lived in Vegas than I did my entire 21 years in Utah.
these people, they're not doing anything in their life. So they see you taking a step up and a come up. They ain't doing nothing in their life. So it's okay to hate the next woman. Like, hey, let's just go ahead and let's tear her down. But look, Destiny, my time, Mccubbin. It's my time. And when them people say something, you say, shut up. Look at you. Look at you. I'm my time. And then you make a muscle and you flex on them. You flex on them like you've been doing. Man.
Yeah.
Okay, Destiny, I got a quick trivia for you before I let you go. Oh,
Okay.
Destiny, Destiny, Destiny. I know you've been waiting for this.
Oh man.
Did you know that a trivia was coming?
No.
Oh, God bless you. Hey, we're going to start the first questions out about you.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Destiny, my time, McCubbin. How long did it take you to KO Nicole Ballman? And in what round?
Shit.
Mm,
I want to say it was the second round,
got that right. But how long did it take?
and it was 2 minutes into the second.
Wrong.
Two.
Wrong. Just absolutely wrong.
What was it?
It was a
That was
minute and
so long
40
ago.
a minute and 44 seconds. Come on, Destiny. Come on now. Come on, Destiny. You got to remember this.
That was a tough fight too.
You did well in that fight, though. I actually thought you dominated the majority of that fight. I thought you did anyway. But
Yes, that was a fight that went to the ground. I
mhm.
actually had her in a rear naked choke, but she got saved by the bell.
So you felt her going to sleep.
Yes, I knew if I would have had 10 more seconds, she would have tapped.
You know what, Destiny? Okay, quick break in the trivia. Okay, here's a technical question. Okay, your mom said a minute and 17 seconds. Nope, you're wrong, Miss Martinez. I'm just kidding. Look, you never wrong.
Where
Okay,
did I even
listen.
find that fight? I never see that fight online.
Oh, and then she took the message off. Miss Martinez, stop that. No, you got to leave it up there. You got it roll. Oh,
Can't
mama.
believe stuff, Mom.
Mom, you always right, okay? You're always right, Mom. I promise you. Listen, put it back up there. It's a minute and 17 seconds, darn it. Smash the like button, you crusty people. All right. So okay, a minute and 17 seconds. What would I say? A break in the trivia. I forgot what I was going to say. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, name the first fighter that you ever punched in the face
The first fighter I ever punched in the
as
face
an amateur.
was an amateur. Gosh, what was her? Crystal.
That's right. It's Crystal. And boy.
Crystal. I don't remember her last name.
Well, it's not your job to remember their last name. It's your job just to beat the hell out of them, right?
She's tall. She's tall.
Yeah, yeah, you did good at that fight, though. I mean,
That was my first fight. It was kind of just like went out there and just went crazy, Just basically,
did
it
the
was like,
nerves, did the nerves and
yeah.
jitters, did the nerves and jitters get to you?
I was just telling a friend the other night, like we were watching old fights, and I was like my first couple fights, like I would just come out swinging. You know what I mean? Like that's what everybody says. You just come out swinging. Like you don't really like you don't take angles, you don't circle, you don't move your head. You just come out and fight. And now that I'm more technical and more experienced, I feel like I've calmed down a lot. But I almost feel like I've calmed down a little bit too much. Like I want to find that person I used to be and mix it with the experienced fighter I am now. So that's kind of what I'm working on. Because I used to be a savage. I didn't care. I didn't care what you were bringing. I was just bringing heat.
That's okay, cause you smoking Hey, I'm telling you, you want that smoke. That's why I like you. That's why I like talking to you. Y'all want smoke. Hey, these young y'all ain't playing. Now some of these older cats, I'm like, come on, man, you don't want to fight them because of what? What? Come on, y'all young, yeah, y'all young cats, y'all want it. Okay, 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 okay. We almost done. Okay, so who did you say your favorite female fighter was? Cause I got this quiz set up for you. Boy, we finna get this in and we finna go.
I'm not just saying this because she's a champ. I've been a fan of her since her Invicta days, but Rose Namajunas is my favorite female fighter. Karate Hottie is one of my favorite female fighters. Been a fan of her since I first started. The girl that I actually was like one of my main training partners when I first started was a huge fan of her. So we used to watch her all the time, and she reminded me so much of her. She's a little cute Asian girl too, but yeah. So I was always a big fan of Karate Hottie as well,
Mhm.
and
But you didn't answer the question. I said who your favorite.
Rose.
Okay, I'm glad you picked Rose Namajunas. Okay, who did Rose Namajunas knock out to win the title, the strawweight title?
Joanna.
Joanna. Okay. How long did it take Rose Namajunas to do that? Girl, you got a two-parter
In which one?
in the first fight.
The first fight? Oh yeah, because they went five last time. Last one.
Man, they went crazy. They went five the last time, but the first fight, Rose Namajunas got
It was like
Joanna.
within the first minute.
Hmm?
It was like a minute,
A little bit more than a minute.
like minute 20.
Okay, all right. You real close, okay? You real close. Tell you what, okay? We don't want her missing no more questions, okay? Somebody in the comment section, y'all better help my girl out, Destiny My Time Mccubbin, okay? That's okay. You got
That's
it
fair.
right. Joanna is who she beat. All right, so, okay. Name, hold on. Okay, I got this question, okay? Who is Thug Rose's trainer and also boyfriend at the same time? Who's her head trainer and boyfriend?
I can't think of his name. I can think his face.
Okay. I tell you what, does he have a round head, a square head,
A
or
very round head.
okay, great. That's good enough. Mr.
What's
Pat
his name?
Berry.
I can't think of it. It's up to yes, Pat Berry.
Patrick Berry. That's his name. Okay,
Oh my
all
god, head.
right.
They're so cute. I love them.
Oh, okay. All right. So Stamina MC said that it was 3 minutes and 3 seconds. Rose Namajunas knocked out Joanna. Joanna. She knocked her out. Knocked her out completely.
3 minutes?
3 minutes and 3 seconds in. It was the first round. She knocked her out.
Seemed like it was faster.
Yeah, it did. It did. Boy, I didn't think Joanna was going out like that, but she went out. She went out like a light. Boy, she was gone. But
And it's crazy because she lost to her again. Like I think a lot of people were like, "That was luck," the rematch will be different, and the rematch was different. They went the distance, but I just feel like styles make fights, and some people you just can't beat, and I think that's kind of the situation with them. Like DC and Jones, I think DC can't beat Jones, but DC is an
yeah,
amazing fighter. He's a champ, but I just think there's just some people you can't beat.
yeah, awesome fighter, boy. That boy started crying too, man. Hey, but you know what? I can appreciate him though. I can appreciate him because he not afraid to go up and be great. Now you going into the flyweight division though, man. You got Valentina Shevchenko. You got Jessica I. You got Andrea KG. You got Andrea KGB Lee. You got all these fighters. You got some good fighters up in that division. I mean, hey. But then you go to Bellator, boy. You got Vader Arteaga. You got some good flyweights over there. You got Denise
Yeah,
Kilhose. Man, you got Olga Rubin. Okay, they're there. I think Olga. No, Olga. Sorry, Olga's a featherweight. Sorry, not Olga. You got Leah Lane McFarlane. Oh
love.
man. Okay.
I'm so
Okay.
excited for her and Vita's fight. Like so stoked because I'm a huge fan of Lima, and I've known Vita I was on the same. So when I fought Courtney Youngblood, Vita went pro on that card. That's the night she went pro. So we've always just kind of like stayed up to date on each other's careers. I really like her a lot. I love Lima, but I would like to see Vita. I'd like to see Vita take that win.
I need Vita. I need Vita Arteaga to win. That's what I need to win. Cause Vita Arteaga, she made me mad. She beat Denise Kilhose, so I was mad about that. I was mad, but I said if anybody I want to see beat up on Leah Lane McFarlane, I got to see Vita win that title because we got to shut Leah Lane McFarlane up because she's talking too much. Look, you need to get out of there. Vita
I,
Arteaga, you
and I
lead.
think Vita can do it. I think Vita can do it. I think she is very underestimated, and I think she's gonna
Yeah, you know
Pull off the upset.
when you look at Vida Arteaga, honestly, when I first saw her, I'm like, man, she don't even like a fighter. Like she's like
Yeah,
just a normal person. And then I saw her get in there, and literally she put somebody in a choke, and I thought this girl head was gonna pop up. Her head, she face turned purple, and I swear that girl head was growing. And I said, God, dog, look at this.
yeah,
Look at Vida Arteaga. What is she doing?
like you said, you look at her and she's she's just not she's great. She's not just doesn't have like that athletic body. So when you look at her, you don't think she's as dangerous as she is, and she
Oh, she dangerous.
throws hands. She's nasty. Look what she did to Brooke Mayo's eye. Look what she did to Emily Ducote, which was a huge win for her.
Look, man, she beat.
You know,
Look, she beat. I don't know, man. She beat the soul out of Emily Dakota. I'm talking about. I thought Emily Dakota was looking up, and I thought she was having a conversation with God that day. I thought she was, and she probably wished God could help her. Cause man, like it's like Vida Arteaga just went insane in it. Like she was just man, she damaged that girl like crazy. And I'm
yeah,
like, yo,
she is nasty, man. She's got heat in her hands. She's got great jujitsu. I think she's definitely underrated, and she's gonna prove the world wrong. I think.
well, you're gonna do the same thing because you're an amateur, and we're gonna be right here supporting you. We're gonna be right here supporting you after your next fight, okay? God, dog, this
Yeah.
picture moving. God, there must be some kind of something on the screen. Your picture move. Hey, we're gonna be right here supporting you. We're gonna be, hey, listen. And before your next fight, by the way, do you know when your next fight is by chance?
No, I don't. So my title defense for my state title is in August. That'll be for Fierce Fight Championships. But I do want to get one in before that. So probably like June, I'm thinking.
Okay, June. So behind the scenes, I ask you about a price, and then you give us a price, and I actually want a logo, and I actually want you to I want you to have the money. So we want to get the logo, and then also have additional funds left over, so you can just use it however you want to. That's the game plan. I'm by June, so that's what I want.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for doing this interview. I know it's not hard. I know you had to do some things. You had to, look, thank you. God bless you. I appreciate you. Anybody you want to give shout outs to before I say let's go?
Just a quick shout out to my parents, my grandparents, my entire family. I have such a very supportive family, and if you watch my fights, you can hear them. Like I shut the place down every time. So huge shout out to all of them, as well as my coaches. My boxing coach Mark, he's the owner of Big Shot Boxing. He's definitely worked a lot with me and taken me to another level. And then all my coaches and everybody, teammates at XC and at 10th Planet Jiu Jitsu. Thank you guys so much. Couldn't do it without you, and can't wait. Now that I'm done with the injury bug, it's time to take it to the next level.
Okay, she's done with the injury bug, and she is gonna take it to the next level. Okay, Destiny, my time, Mccubbin. We finna sign off. Give the coach a drop. Could you say, hey, my name is, and you're watching Coach Shelton Harrison?
Yes. Hey, my name is Destiny My Time Mccubbin, and you're watching Coach Shelton Harrison.
God, dog, that was perfect the first time. You even got my name right. Appreciate that. Guys, watch this young prospect. We're gonna keep up with her. We're gonna support what she's doing. We're gonna do it verbally. We're gonna do it financially. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you for the interview, Destiny. You're amazing. Your
Thank
mom's
you.
amazing. Tell your dad, Mr. Martinez, tell him keep hope alive.